bronzer today. I'm gonna review her. This is by Saie. This is their new bronzer called Sun Melt. It's called a natural cream bronzer. They just came out with this like, I don't know, a week or two ago. And this is my first time actually trying anything from the brand. When I first saw it, I was instantly like, I want that. She was like, I want to say around $30 or so. I picked this one up at Sephora. It comes in multiple shades. I would say it's a pretty decent shade range. This is packaging. This is what she looks like. Let's open her up. For packaging, this is what she looks like. So I think it's pretty cute, like nice and chic, really like flat. Kind of reminds me of the Good Apple foundation. And she just has a screw top and she looks like this inside. So I got the shade Deep Bronze. I want to say this is the second to last shade. There's another shade darker than this. To apply this, I'm going to be using a brush. You guys know I'm generally like a brush girl. I'm not going to use my fingers. I don't want They have a brush that actually they came out with that looks like it would go really well with this, but I recommend with like a cream bronzer like this, you want to use something that's a little bit more like stiff, a little bit that's more dense. And I have my base and everything on: concealer, foundation, primer, all that jazz. I have not put any powder on my face. I don't know how pigmented she will be, so I tried to pick up like a good amount, but we'll start off and see. So I'm just gonna start by blotting her into my cheeks, like where I would usually contour. So like I think a lot of people get kind of confused on like what a contour is versus what a bronzer is. To me, the difference between a contour and a bronzer is like a contour, essentially they both add like a little bit more like depth and like dimension to your face, but a bronzer adds a little bit more warmth to your face, whereas a contour will add more like dimension, depth, angles, shadows to your face. So if you were wondering, that's what I take away from it. And this is definitely giving like, I'm getting like a warm vibe here, but it's still kind of giving me like a shadow, you know? So like, because it is darker, so it is giving me a shadow. It is giving me a little bit of a softening the lines and things, and an illusion. But a contour would just be like angles, shadows, you know, type of deal, snatched type of look. I really like this shade, even with me like being tanned right now and being a little bit darker. It's still giving me like nice warmth. I feel like I want to say Saie is like a clean brand. Let me see. It says natural cream bronzer. I'm loving it, and y'all know I don't care. Throw the chemicals in. But this is giving me very much like warm. Like this is a good vacation take along with you. Like if you don't want to wear a lot of makeup, you just want to throw on like a little bit of concealer and a bronzer, she's your gal. I'm loving this. And let me just say, it is really hard to get a bronzer for deeper skin tones, because I feel a lot of times companies misconstrue that, and just like when a bronzer is supposed to add warmth, and it gets real ashy looking and really cool toned really quickly. So it's really, I think it's really good that they were able to nail this for darker skin tones. Like that's good. Kudos. Okay, y'all, we're done. For the bronzer, she gets an A+ out of me. She's $28, so this is more of like high end. So I would definitely say you won't be disappointed. I feel like for the look that I got and how much product I use, for $28, you're gonna get your money's worth out of this. Like you're gonna use this for a while, and I like the fact that it's like, I can use it for like a full glam like this. I can use it for like day to day. Because I was saying like the vibe that I was getting from this and feeling from this is like, even if you just wanted to do like a little concealer plus this bronzer, you will still get a very pretty natural like day-to-day look. you don't always have to be wearing like a full glam, whereas like some contours are a little bit too harsh for a day-to-day look. This fits right in. I feel like you can use it for day-to-day, or you doing your whole face, because you know we going outside now, we doing the things. So I really enjoyed it. I think for $28, like, you will not be disappointed. And another plus to it is I'm pretty positive that this is clean, meaning like it doesn't have like a lot of harmful chemicals and things like that. I think the packaging is really nice. I like that it's plastic versus glass. And I like that it is in a pot like this versus a stick. Just because personally for like cream bronzers, I prefer them to be in a cream potted format like this. Just because I feel like they're easier to travel with, they're easier for you to store like with your makeup, and you don't have to worry about them breaking and all that stuff. Like, I prefer to dip a brush in here and do that. And like I was saying, I think the difference between, for me, a bronzer and a contour is like a bronzer adds more warmth to your face, and a contour will really be adding more definition and depth and shadows to your face. And I feel like this definitely did that. Like, I feel like I am very like warm, glowy gal right now. So I enjoyed her. So Saie, this is my first time using their products. I feel like it's gonna make me go try some other things, because like I feel like now going back out into the world, I would like a little bronzer that could give me a little like without having to do a full contour and like try to pare it back and all that stuff, you know? So I enjoyed that. I'll leave the link below for where I purchased mine. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.